What's good, people? It's your boy NLG. Welcome back to the channel. You know what it is. Thank you all for the subs and the likes recently. Really appreciate it and the engagement. Today, we're going to be talking about Benjamin Sesko, who is a here we go to Manchester United. Man United. Newcastle couldn't get the job done. They could not. It just goes to show sometimes the badge is really what does the work, because I don't know why else you'd be going to United under these circumstances. But look, wanted to speak about what this means. It's going to be a big game now on Super Sunday when Arsenal go to Old Trafford. It's literally going to be the Gyökeres versus Sesko derby. Let's break it down. Let's look at what Fabrizio had to say. He literally shared the news on Twitter literally less than an hour ago. And he said, Sesko to United, here we go. Club to club agreed with Leipzig, 76.5 million euros plus 8.5 million euros in add-ons, which are easily achievable. Agreed terms until 2030. That's about, I believe, 73 million pounds total package, whereas Gyökeres was 63 million pounds total package. Look, I think we got a bargain in terms of the player, and his goal scoring record last season, 52 and 54 games. Insane record for Gyökeres. And look, Sesko's a good striker as well. I'm not going to shy from that. Like, even though obviously Sesko was linked with us for the longest time, I'm glad we got Gyökeres. I think we got the better striker. However, it's not to say that Sesko won't be good. He's 22 years old. He's got room to grow. But for both strikers, I think the main thing is, will the managers be able to create systems that allow the striker to perform? Because I think if both things are equal and you give both players the platform for them to use their strengths and double down on their strengths, Gyökeres, I think, is going to outscore Sesko any day of the week. But look, I think Sesko's going into a good system with Cunha and Mbeumo now there. I'm hoping they don't gel, especially against Arsenal. I'm hoping that partnership doesn't gel. And I need Arsenal to make sure we win that game at Old Trafford, because now every time we face United, it's going to be the Sesko-Gyökeres back and forth debate. So look, it's getting heated, and it's adding more fuel to this rivalry between the two clubs. And what does this mean for Newcastle and Alexander Isak as well? Isak's recently pulled out of training. Look, my main thing is I just don't want Isak going to Liverpool. Just don't want him going to Liverpool full stop. But if we can even just delay it by a year, I'd rather us do that. At least to give us another window or another year, maybe next summer. If Isak decides to go next summer, let him go there. If our manages to get trophies, he stays. Or if he doesn't, we get a new manager who can actually tactically make use of these players. So look, that's why I'm at. I'm hoping Isak doesn't go to Liverpool, but he's not even doing training sessions anymore with Newcastle. So it's up in the air. Will he go? Will he not? And Newcastle weren't able to get their man. And again, it just goes to show what clout has in this game of football. At the end of the day, I think Newcastle's a better proposition. They have a better ownership structure. They have a better manager. Newcastle in the Champions League. They've got fantastic players that really work hard, defend well. They attack super well. They've got great players on the flanks and midfielders. Bruno Guimaraes, you've got Tonali. You've got your Anthony Gordons, your Murphys, your Joe Lintons, even your Barnes. They've got such a great squad at Newcastle. Everything should tell you Sesko should go to Newcastle. But I'm sure, and also I'm sure Newcastle could have paid big wages. But the name United is what drew him in, and now it's going to be the Sesko-Gyökeres derby. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, people. I mean, I'm not mad at, I know some United fans are calling him Benjamin Tesco, Saeed TV. Not saying any name, Saeed TV. Benjamin Tesco, but yeah, man. I'm glad we got Gyökeres over Sesko, but let's see how this actually plays out, because I just need Gyökeres. I need Arteta to create a system that allows Gyökeres to thrive. And also I need Arsenal players to actually pass to the guy, because yesterday against Villarreal, we weren't even passing to him. There were a couple of balls and runs he was making through the lines where we were not threading that ball. Believe you me, Bruno Fernandes will find ways to play those passes. So look, Gabriel and Saliba, I need you to lock this guy up and hold him hostage. I'm talking, prison FC type business. I need you to lock up Benjamin Sesko when we go to OT. Because it's not much love in the OT, man. You know what it is. But people, it's your boy NLG. Just wanted to touch on that news. Crazy stuff. It's gonna be Yeah, battle of the strikers. Honestly, the top 4 or 5 teams have some solid strikers now, so it's going to be interesting how this plays out. But look, people, I'll catch you lot in a bit. Peace.